You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
What? Fellas, if you're not sucking dick in the parking lot, put your hands up in the air. And his hype man's like, yeah, that's suspect, dude. Fucking gay, dude. That's bad. Homosexuality is indecent. It's a fucking sin, dude. That's a good hype man, dude. He like really got into it. It's a sin. I mean, he didn't put his hand up, so what does that mean, dude?
Phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Let's be real about this. You guys are suspect. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I love the sound effects. It's like, homophobia. Let's go. The guys hyping him up on the mic are sometimes just promoters and not affiliated with DaBaby himself. Claims his live shows don't translate correctly to the people and bitter bitches watching from home. Listen, the homophobia hits different when you're in public.
What's that called, bro?
Oh yeah, they trying to charge Tory Lanez. They saying Meg Thee Stallion's backstage.
Yeah, they were saying Meg Thee
weird.
Stallion was backstage, bro. So
weird.
like, they saying he was homophobic and misogynistic performance, public freak out, bro. That's what I say, bro. Honestly, my opinion, bro. I think it's soft, bro.
I don't even think he was trying to like.
Be like he wasn't even
trying to
being
say somebody gay, like specifically. He like basically saying if you dirty, don't clean yourself, don't take care of yourself, and don't.
That's what I'm saying. They taking like.
So he basically, you know what
You
I'm
didn't show up
saying.
today with HIV.
But everybody gotta make
deadly
a
sexually
bigger deal out of this stuff.
That'll make you. You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if you like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in
Let's
the
be
air.
real about it.
Yeah, keep it real.
Some of y'all suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
That nigga ad-libs.
Bro,
So, what did y'all think? Like, give me your honest opinion, bro. I want to read out some of y'all opinions, bro. Let me know what y'all honestly thinking, bro.
I don't even feel like he really said.
No, I'm trying to see what they talking about. It's funny and people overreacting. DaBaby, not gonna lie. So, what do y'all think he did wrong, bro? What was the part? What was the part where y'all feel like he did wrong? Where was the part where y'all saying like, oh, he did wrong? Like, where was the part where you said, oh, this right here draws the fucking line? Like, tell me the part where y'all think like it draws the fucking line, bro. He what?
Somebody said the people that's mad is guilty.
Nothing, bro. He didn't do nothing wrong. HIV part. I mean, I don't remember what he said really about the HIV part. Yeah. Okay, so why is the community like it's a community not even talking about that part though. They speaking about like the they said misanonymistic or something. I don't even know what that mean though. The parking lot part, he said if you ain't no. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know why I feel like it's a fucking war between fucking like gay and straight people right now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even like, I don't know, bro. I don't feel like, I don't know, bro. I don't like to get in shit like that either. Because I don't really judge people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Baby just dropped. He really obviously don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact, like, and like I say, I'm not no, you know what I'm saying? I don't judge people, bro. Do what the fuck you do. I don't care. I'm just saying, I like to, my thing is if it's gonna be even sided, because I've been seeing a lot of like, this shit been getting a lot soft lately, bro. It's been getting a lot soft. Like when you can say shit, niggas like take this shit out of proportion, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta get better with this shit, bro. Like you said, or it need to be even sided, cause like you say, you can't come and say, like you say, cause there's some people that's straight, there's people that's, you know what I'm saying? Like both, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't judge people and shit, but like you said, if it's gonna go one way, you can't be coming around and saying I'm gonna perform in front of I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You can't do shit like that, bro, and not get no hate for it. Then that's weird, bro. You feel me? That's weird. To me, that's weird. It seemed like it's just it's like override. I don't want to say overrided, but like I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Like there's DaBaby.
Yeah, DaBaby said all this homophobic stuff, but I'm like, I mean, yeah, I mean, guys, it's pretty good. Yeah, we should talk about DaBaby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was so weird. Why did he do this?
It's so weird.
So DaBaby, I'm calling him. You know what? After this, he lost DaBaby. He's now the baby.
I see. I was about to correct you, but I see you're doing something here. Yeah.
He's lost that respect on his name.
Yeah.
So DaBaby made some questionable remarks on stage at Rolling Loud. Here they are. I'll break it down for you after that.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone like that.
So he says, if you didn't show up with HIV, AIDS, or diseases that'll make you die in 2 weeks, put your light up. He continues.
It smell like water.
I didn't understand that one. He says, if your pussy smell like water.
Yeah. Again, he's referencing STDs. He's saying.
Lights up,
fellas. If you ain't sucking,
clean. If it's clean.
Right. Because I wasn't sure. Because he's saying if you don't, and then he says if you. So I'm confused. He's saying he likes women whose vaginas smell like water.
Put a cell phone
Correct.
like that. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone like that.
Okay, got it. Pussies that smell like water.
Wet ass P-word.
What a way to hype up a show.
It's like
you can tell the crowd's really feeling it too.
How about the people that like the music? Let's see those phones up.
Ladies, if you haven't had cancer.
Yeah, losers who have never had cancer, put those phones up.
Put the phone up.
If you've had cancer, put your phone down, beta.
Loser.
Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone like that.
Let's be real about it.
And again,
why?
He says, fellas, if you're not sucking D-word in the parking lot, put your... Now, listen, I don't think dudes are the only ones sucking dick in the parking lot. Let's be real. And, I mean, shout out.
It's just weird. If you're in that situation, I'd be like, well, I didn't. But I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like if you were caught up in the moment, you want to be thinking exactly about what he's saying, and you're like, well, I didn't suck any, you know. But it's a weird. I don't know. It's a weird situation to be in.
Well, here, I'll break it down for you. I love his hype man. Is like,
yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Is the hype man telling him to
the hype man
chill?
said some of you. No, he's hyping him up.
Oh, he is?
He goes, some of y'all are sus. Let's be real, which is like gay.
Mhm.
We suspect you of being gay.
Mhm.
So he's saying, don't put your phone up if you're sus. I think, in other words. Okay, so let's break that down. So he got a lot of shit for that, homophobic. He says, it's not homophobic, but it is homophobic, and let me explain why.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone like that.
First of all, I don't know how many times it needs to be said. Having HIV does not make you a bad person. People get HIV all kinds of different ways. It's a horrible disease that nobody should have, and it doesn't make you a bad person. And then the way he defends his statements is really crazy. Yeah, and anyone can get it, by the way. It's not a gay disease.
Mm. This is so weird. I mean, people are there to celebrate your music. Why are you coming out with some weird
DaBaby?
Stuff?
Well, and then so...
Lady, if your pussy smell like...
But also, HIV is not that funny. Like, it's just such a horrible disease, and it's just caused so much pain and suffering. It's like, you know, it's like not really cool. If you've had HIV, leave your phone down, bitch.
Water. Put his cell phone like the
And first of all, I've been with women who. I just stopped my. I fucked up. I realized everything I said from that point on would be taken the wrong way. I'm not talking about Hila. I was slept with a girl in college who pussy fucking stank the whole room up.
Oh.
But it wasn't her fault. She was just that was just her biology. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. Also, some people are born with
what?
Also, some people are born with it. You know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some people are just born with stinky vaginas, and that's just what it is.
Not always.
What was that, Zach?
I was referring to HIV, but yeah.
Oh, born with HIV?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens too.
Yeah.
Well, keep your light down.
fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas,
Lights
if you ain't
up.
sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone like
And again, it's more homophobic because he's like, fellas, if you're sucking dick in the parking lot. Excuse me, anyone could be sucking dick in the parking lot. Okay. And if anyone, listen, if you're sucking dick in the parking lot, I still want you subscribed. I'm not in the position to say no to anyone.
Sucking a ding dong.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take everyone.
Be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Insane.
Yeah, super weird. Super weird.
Yeah.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone like that. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone like that. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone like that.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
All right. Okay. So that was the thing that, kind of went viral, offended a lot of people. Now everyone is whatever. People have deemed those comments to be homophobic and also very prejudicial towards people who may have HIV. Also, it's allegedly, I'm quoting the people who have a problem with it, they're saying it's kind of insinuating that gay people have HIV. Also, his rant insinuates there's something wrong with being gay. Let me be clear, okay? And I was disappointed by a lot of people who was responding because these days we're stuck in, and I think this is why DaBaby's going as hard as he is. We're stuck in this time period where nuance doesn't really matter, and also people are hypocrites, and also really people don't want to lose their jobs. And understandable. Nobody wants to lose their livelihood. If you say certain shit, people are going to take your livelihood. They're going to try to get you fired. Nobody wants to lose your livelihood. That makes sense. But I heard so many hypocrites. So many hypocrites. And while I was hearing these hypocritical people, they made it seem like DaBaby is the only person that has ever said something like this. Now, I heard a lot of DJs, and I was so surprised by this because I'm someone, you may not believe it or not, but back in college, I was DJing a lot. That's how I made a living and earned income. And what you heard DaBaby say on stage, maybe not those particular phrases like in succession while talking about homosexuals or whatever, but when I went to college, when a DJ was trying to get a dead crowd to like get lit, you know what they would say? Yo, put your hand in the air if you took a shower today. Put your hand in the air if you make when it's $7.25, you make more than minimum wage. Put your hand in the air if you got a car, you don't take the bus everywhere. Put your hand in the air if you don't got HIV or no other STDs. They do say that. This is not something DaBaby just made up. Put your hand in the air if you get bitches and you're not a virgin. They say these things, which isn't really meant to be serious. They're trying to hype up a crowd. DaBaby, if you ask me, I don't think he was really saying statements of real prejudice. He was trying to hype up a crowd. Now, I'm not saying people can't get offended by it, but the intended reason has been around for a long fucking time. Now, I could play you a clip. I want to play y'all a clip real quick because everybody's acting. I hear, if y'all go to a club and these niggas like, and they can't get they can't get the crowd lit with their music, you know what they be saying? Yo, if you got more than 5,000 in the bank, put one hand up. And really, it's to kind of shame people in the crowd. Like, yo, you don't want to seem broke, so you just put your hands up. But for the person, they're like, all right, cool, I got y'all active now. This has been going on this has been going on for so fucking long. And give me a second. I'm gonna play almost an identical clip, and I'm gonna just show you the hypocrisy of everybody, because everybody who's getting on DaBaby doesn't listen. In hip hop, I could acknowledge that there's a lot of things that have been deemed homophobic or just inappropriate over time that used to be done all the time, but I've never seen people act like they've never done these things. You get me? Times change, standards change, what's acceptable changes, but I've never seen people just flip to be complete hypocrites that quickly. And I'm going to get at Baby in a second, because I think the way he's going about this is wrong. But everybody is trying to act like, this is what I hate about cancel culture. Cancel culture has almost turned into everybody's a saint. Like, nobody has ever done these things. Like, oh my God, how dare this guy, like, say these things. Bro, these things have been said multiple times in the past. And wait, what's the difference between saying it then and saying it now? You just have a new person to attack. That's it. What you gonna tell me? Like, there's some big breakthrough on AIDS? Like, I get it. There's the survival rate is better, but shit, he also mentions homosexuals too. What is it? The point is this. And I despise this about cancel culture, because cancel culture isn't about saying, hey, that's inappropriate to say at the moment. They want you to bend and they want you to cower to your knees. And oftentimes you have to make either career choice to say, am I going to lose my job? Am I going to lose these benefits of how I'm living now because I want to stand on this point? Or do I just want to say, y'all got me, I'm so sorry, I'm a bitch, whatever the case is. And for the most part, the people who escape being canceled, you have to do that. DaBaby is choosing not to do that, even though he issued an apology. Because I'll get to Baby in a second. The whole point is this. For anybody who agrees with everybody getting at DaBaby, I'm just saying I've heard these things being said by many different people, many different events through the years. And it was never meant to be a political statement. It was meant to hype up a crowd. And then people took this one too far. I get the climate. Now, let me tell you where I fault DaBaby. Right? So he says that shit. It goes viral. And he pretty much issues an apology. Now, people are acting like he ain't apologized. But he did apologize.
And in other news, DaBaby is making a fool of himself once again. He goes on what has been explained to me as a homophobic rant, and let's hear what he says.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone like
Let's be real.
Let's not pay attention to the fact that DaBaby told fellas to put their cell phone in the air if they weren't sucking dick in the parking lot. Pay no attention to the fact that DaBaby is the one who didn't raise his cell phone.
Notice that this man did not have his hands up.
I just don't know where this came from. And then the immediate cosign from the DJ.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Nigga, what do y'all be talking about? Like, I don't understand. 9 times out of 10, you got bad bitches in the crowd. You thinking about dick and mouth. Why? DaBaby been on weird energy for a minute now anyway, though. I mean, he had Tory Lanez basically dressed up as a furry. I don't know what they was doing backstage. I don't know what happened prior to this that meat slurping was even on DaBaby's mind. Ladies, put your cell phone lighter in the air if your pussy smell like water. What? What? Was DaBaby not literally riding in a literal pool of semen in a music video? I just genuinely don't know what provoked this line. Out of all the things for a supposed straight man to just come out and say while he's performing in front of at least 12 to 15% bad bitches in the crowd and say something targeted specifically just to the men in the audience. If you ain't sucking dick, why do you care about this? Like, if I ever become a rapper and I'm performing, I'm 150% gonna ask people the real questions, you know? Put your cell phone in the air if you watch the most recent episode of Attack on Titan, you know what I'm saying? Put your cell phone in the air if you eat the pizza without the pineapples. Fellas, put your cell phone in the air if instead of using a towel, you let her rub it into her skin like it's lotion. The only thing that I thought was weird was, like, did he expect this to get the crowd hype? It's funny, not because it's offensive, but it's funny because it makes no sense. But just like anything else, there's unintentional humor that can be found in any situation. DaBaby really got me wanting to introduce myself with the strangest of questions. Like, imagine trying to get hired for a job and the interviewer asks you, so what's your mom's pussy feel like, bro? You like, wait, what? What? You was in there, wasn't you? You was in there for 9 months and you don't know what it feel like? That's crazy. Get out my office, bro. Get out my office. I know, because I really can't deal with niggas like this. I ask simple questions and they try to make shit harder than it has to be. I asked you a question. You was in the womb for 9 months and you sitting up here telling me you don't know what her pussy feel like? That's crazy. Get out my office, bro. Like, unless someone tried to assault DaBaby in the parking lot and literally tried to wrap their lips around his shit, I don't see why this was on his mind. I don't know. As a straight man myself, I'm just not going through my day-to-day thinking about gay niggas sucking each other's dicks. Like, I'm sorry, it's not on my radar. That new Lil Nas X song, though, do got me walking around the house talking about I don't fuck bitches, I'm queer. Like, I ain't even trying to, like, it's crazy. Like, that song catchy as fuck. I just slipped up a couple times. Wait. I'm gonna cut this out. Wait, did he actually say if you don't have HIV? Hold up. Even though it would have been weird, I could have understood if he would have said if you ain't got corona. And you know T.I. had to come out expeditiously with a cosign of this dumb shit. And so the awkwardness and the weirdness would have stopped there, but DaBaby comes out afterwards and makes another 4 or 5 minute explanation video talking about what he meant. Saying that, you know, oh, since I saw a dude in a crop top in the front row, I'm good. I guess he tries to make it look like he wasn't alienating his potential, you know, gay audience, which I don't think is that big of a chunk of his audience anyway. But by saying if you didn't suck a nigga's dick in the parking lot, is that not literally just alienating every fan that listens to you that happens to be gay and connecting this clearly in your perspective negative thing to that demographic? So let me get this straight. You tell the women to put their cell phone light in the air if they pussy smell like water. I don't know what water smell like, bro. But you said that because you think it's a good thing if their pussy smells like water. So every person that doesn't have this good thing, don't put your cell phone light in the air. In the same way that you would say, if you suck somebody's dick in the parking lot, don't put your cell phone light up because I don't fuck with you. That's what you just said, basic. But again, what I don't fuck with is the drawbacks. Don't come back after and make an apology video. Stand on what you said. Don't hide from it. Be you. If you want the world to know that you're this arrogant, ignorant dude, don't hide your bigotry from the world. Let people know so they can choose for themselves whether to fuck with you or not. If you're gonna be a bigot, but be prepared for people to call you a piece of shit for it, and don't be mad when they do. I don't like that gay shit, but I'll swim in another nigga nut. Like, that's crazy. You know, let the world know that DaBaby hates.
Nah, we don't have no problem with it. It's just you can't keep trying to put that shit on people. Everybody not with that gay shit, bro. Everybody not with their son get fucked in the ass. Everybody not with their nephew sucking dick. You know, everybody not with that shit. You just can't put that shit on everybody and expect it to be cool. Nas X say he won't perform naked on stage for charity. You don't fuck with him like you fuck with DaBaby. You know, be even-sided, man. Be even-sided. You know, you don't feel that disrespect going dance naked. You don't think that's disrespect in front of boys who trying to be straight? It's totally disrespect. Totally disrespect. If I'm at awards and he go up there naked, I'm gonna drag his ass off stage and beat his ass. Yeah. You let a nigga dance naked in front of your children, you a motherfucking crazy motherfucker. Or you like dick too.
It kind of honestly feels like what happened to DaBaby this weekend.
No, it doesn't.
Not
Fuck
that
no.
bad, But bro, they've been
Not
going
even close.
in on
What
the
did he
baby
do?
on Twitter.
Not
He
even close.
I haven't been
Can
on
you
Twitter.
scroll down? I'm pretty sure we have a quote up here of what the baby said.
That
so we can
nigga
talk
said
about
if you
this.
ain't got HIV or something like that, make some noise.
Yeah,
if you ain't
he
sucking dick in a fucking parking lot.
Let me read this quote. This is what the baby said on stage. If you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighter up. Ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put your cell phone light in the air. Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up. I wonder if this had been sort of like stirring around in his brain, like, oh, I got these bars. I'm going to just drop this shit later.
What's wrong with that?
He 1000% freestyled that off the dome.
What's wrong with it? Let me try to explain to you why someone might be offended by this.
What if you were in the crowd and you had AIDS?
If you had 3 weeks to live, you should be at the hospital.
Nobody
trying to get
said
help.
you got 3 weeks to live, nigga. What if you just in the...
He said if you didn't show up today with HIV or AIDS or any of them deadly sexual transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, so for the record, there is only one disease, sexually transmitted disease, that will potentially kill you, which is AIDS. So like, we're talking about one disease here. So obviously, I mean, it's hard to take this as not homophobic. I understand the perspective of people who are offended by this.
I can see the ending one, you know, sucking dick if you're a man that's sucking dick in the parking lot.
Right, at the end, I guess, you know, ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put yourself, okay, that's fine. Your pussy can smell like water. That's acceptable. If you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your... Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot.
If you're coming to a concert, you shouldn't be sucking dick in the parking lot.
Yeah, but he said fellas. It comes off homophobic.
Where's the logic?
He could have said, fellas, if you ain't sucking dick or eating pussy in the parking lot, which I guess maybe he wants to take a stand against public oral sex, then I guess I can kind of... I mean, you have to read it as being intentionally aimed at... Obviously, when he's saying stuff about AIDS and HIV, you got to think, all right, this is aimed at the gay community since they overwhelmingly deal with this more than
I think everybody's just too sensitive now, bro. You can't say shit, bro.
Listen, I agree with that statement. I just feel like this. I understand why people were so offended.
So you heard
kind
that
of
you'll be
a
in the
weird
crowd like
rant.
this?
No, I mean,
I don't get offended by anything.
Kramer said worse.
Yeah, okay. I could say that, but only because you are offending more people by saying the N-word in the context he did. And, you know, there's probably more black people than gay people. But they seem both pretty offensive, right?
I'm just saying, like, you just got to be, like, people are too sensitive, but you also have to, like, kind of be willing to accompany everyone and don't make like certain groups the butt of the joke. You feel me?
Especially if you're DaBaby and
you're at this huge festival
and he's
with
such a
thousands of
big
people.
artist that it's like, of course he's gonna have a ton of gay fans.
Fuck yeah.
You know, he's on songs with fucking Dua Lipa and shit. Like, I mean, that's just.
Don't he got a song with Lil Nas X?
But does he have a song with him?
I don't know.
I don't think he has a song with him. I think he just.
He's like on like.
Or did he get on the Old
He's
Town
on like
Road
the Old
remix?
Town Road remix or some shit.
Well, either way, Lil Nas X's dad posted the picture of them together
Oh.
talking shit basically to DaBaby for what he said. I don't know if Lil Nas X had bars for DaBaby about this.
I think. Okay.
But it was done at a moment where there's already a bunch of like controversy about Lil Nas, and obviously he's just kind of like the
But you think that
stand-in
he
gay
was
guy for
thinking
everybody
about-
right now.
He's thinking about
I
Lil
don't think
Nas
he
X
was-
and he said that no.
No,
that
no,
shit
no.
is-
I don't think
people,
that.
People is acting
It's hard
too
for me to
soft with this
imagine
shit.
what he was thinking about though, because it was just such a strange rant.
Look, this is what it is. This is what it is.
Not only gay men have HIV or AIDS.
But listen.
Right, but only gay
Regardless-
men can suck dick in the parking lot. Right?
But listen,
Technically,
no.
no.
Technically, no. Technically, no.
Technically, no.
Technically,
But he
no.
said fellas. He wasn't
But just
talking to the
listen.
girl sucking the
Just
dick in the
listen.
parking lot. And I assume he would support that.
Regardless of what it is, when you're a performer and you're on stage sometime and you got that crowd control shit, sometimes you just let it get out of hand. You've seen me on stage be like, when I say nig, y'all say nig,
And I felt weird. I felt like, damn, I wish I wasn't standing
Because he
here.
had to say it.
I'm just saying, like, sometimes you just get carried away of just like saying reckless shit, saying funny shit, trying to get a reaction out of people. You know, I broke 24 karat Golden's CD on stage.
What an ass.
in
You were a
front of
bully.
people.
That's true.
I'm just saying, like, you can sometimes go overboard. I don't think that he was intentionally being like homophobic,
I don't
but
think
it
so
definitely came off like that.
I don't know how saying, fellas, if you have AIDS, get the fuck out of here. And if you were sucking dick in the parking lot, this song ain't for you. How do you not take it as being at least a little bit homophobic?
The
Because
first
that's
one, no. The third one I can see.
100% universally, I'm pretty sure that the gay community took it as being like, oh, he's shooting at us. Why? What is the cause of this? I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes. I was just kind of mystified.
Should men suck dick in the concert bath? I mean, in the parking lot?
Well, speaking as, if I were a Rolling Loud employee or security, I would say, no, you should not do that.
Everyone should wait to go home to have sexual relations.
There's probably people fucking in the middle of the crowd.
So are we going to avoid everything that happened at Rolling Loud that matters?
No, I mean we could talk about it, man. It's some things were said that seem to shake people up a little bit.
So let's talk about your mans.
Listen, I'm a huge fan of DaBaby. I was early on saying I thought he was a star early before he signed with Interscope and all of this.
Skip it.
Yeah, but
what's up?
We gotta choose our words carefully, man. You gotta choose your words carefully. You can't, especially when you're a superstar like that. You know what I mean? And DaBaby says some things that you just shouldn't say. You know what I mean? Like it's certain things like that you just can't say because one, it's not true. It's wrong. It's hurtful to others. It's hurtful to the people that you're talking about. And it's not even, it's like, why? It's unnecessary. That wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary for the show. It wasn't necessary. Like the fans didn't, it was just like, it just was unnecessary. It didn't add to the show. If anything, I think it hurt him. It hurt,
Clearly.
Fans that love him and that support him. I think were, they took some offense to some of the things he said. And then he went on IG Live the next day, and I'm listening, and I'm like, bro, you might be making it worse. Like, I don't even know.
Might
if this
be making it worse?
I'm like, yo, what is this?
Was that thing at the end of his video true that I saw on Twitter? Don't fight hate with hate.
I hope not.
Did he post that?
It might have been at the end of it. I don't want to say if it's not true. I don't want to talk about it. But listen, man, sometimes you just got to shut up and apologize.
Yeah,
listen, some things I understand. We need to start a dialogue. We need to talk about things. Some things you could just be like, yo, I misspoke.
I
My
was
bad.
wrong.
Fam.
I shouldn't have said that. I was out of line.
Everybody be having AIDS.
I apologize. Yeah,
like my bad.
It looks like that's true. Don't fight hate with hate. Yes.
But there was even a sicker line under the don't fight hate with hate. Which is weird because you're kind of admitting that what you said was hate and you don't want people to fight your hate with hate.
Yeah.
Who was it? Deezus? Who said, forget about DaBaby, what about the publicist? That shit had me fucking rolling.
Yeah, I know. And I know the publicist is probably like,
oh, here we go. I'm sorry, bro. Don't fight hate with hate. My apologies for being the same way you want the freedom to be you. Like just...
My apologies for being me the same way you want the freedom to be you.
So, all right. I know you just want...
It's like
you just want equal rights for like your sexuality and you want to be treated equally. That should be the same as me saying, yo, that gay shit with the AIDS.
Yeah, it's just...
Fam, this was nuts.
Yeah, like
That's
I said...
we just got to call it. This was fucking nuts. And...
It was inappropriate, for sure.
I'm not part of that community. I support that community, all those things. But my straight white male brain immediately went to the first thing he said, and I could not stop laughing.
What did he say?
He said, make some noise if you didn't suck your homeboy's dick in the parking lot. How does that sentence even enter your brain?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's just...
And
he
and
just
then,
went
like, was
somewhere...
he expecting, like, you and me was chilling front row like, yo, let's make some noise.
Yeah, we didn't suck each other off.
Finally, I'm being seen.
Yeah,
finally someone's speaking for me.
Yeah, I just didn't understand where he was trying to take us with that. Like, it was just like...
And what does he think is happening in the parking lot of festivals? I go to festivals all the time.
Listen, now to
and
be
I
fair...
park. I have, like, I've even hit my mate, like, yo, I got a +1.
Yeah.
Like, to go to this festival you want to roll with. But... Like,
over here,
we're gonna have to park, and like what happens when we park. Like, you gotta suck me off.
It gets crazy in the parking lot. Yeah, I don't know, man. DaBaby, he just had a moment. I think he was he just too lit, and that's what happens, man. You say things and you can't unsay it. People can't unhear it, and it's just best to just apologize and say, listen, man, I was wrong. I said some shit. I was tripping, and I apologize.
Did you watch the live apology?
On IG Live, I didn't see when he was actually on it, but they recorded it, and then I saw it, and I listened to some of it, and it was just like, I know the publicist was like, yo, fam, this is not what we spoke about. Like, at all, this is not what we spoke about.
At that point, I was like, all right, he's leaning into it. Like, he has to be like, he's just accepted this role, and he's going to go further into it.
Right.
But meanwhile, I'm still thinking from my straight white male brain, who is not a victim,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel terrible about the homophobia, and it needs to be addressed, but I'm just focusing on what's in my straight white male brain. I'm like, damn, look how far we've came from Fat Man Scoop.
Right, exactly.
I used to make noise if I had $5 in my pocket.
Yeah.
Now you look at what I gotta do to make noise now. I gotta not suck my man's dick in the parking lot.
Nah, everybody else be quiet if you did that. That's what he was saying. Like, if you didn't do that, make some noise. So it's like, listen, man, I understand he was trying to get on his MC shit and get the crowd involved.
MC shit.
I mean, that's DaBaby's MC shit.
Like, you think about what like KRS did. It's like the same shit.
It's not the same shit. It's definitely not the same shit. Yeah, DaBaby, you missed that one, man. You definitely missed the mark on that one, and that was wrong. And apologize to the people and to the fans, man, and and then move on.
Top of the top. So, I guess, you know what I'm saying, social media is full of confusion. And words are often misconstrued. And to be honest with you, if homosexuals have more right than heterosexual people, just say that. If homosexuals have more rights than heterosexual people, then just say that. Let's let that be the law. Is that the law? Because I feel like I respect gays, especially the ones who have the courage and the bravery to step out and live in their truth. You know what I mean? I respect that. I think any human being, man, walking this earth who has the bravery and the courage to live their truth unapologetically, I respect that. But that I respect it the same way if you're a heterosexual person. I respect it the same way. So I don't even see what all the hoopla about. Some of y'all motherfuckers just be up in arms and fake caring about shit just cause you ain't got shit else going on in your life for real. You dig? Ain't nothing in the world gonna make me hate nobody just because they do something different in the bedroom than I do. Ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. Zero. Give a damn what you doing with your dick or your ass or your genitalia, period. I don't give a damn. Fuck, I care. Who asked me? Who asked you, motherfucker? You on my motherfucking live. What is you talking about? Ask me, motherfucker. You motherfucker feel like you can goddamn get on here and goddamn express your opinions and say what the fuck you want to say, but because people are celebrities, they just supposed to shut the fuck up? Get the fuck out of here. What is wrong with you? I mean, it's just not realistic. But like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for motherfuckers like Lil Nas X and motherfuckers like Frank Ocean. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers who step out there and live their truth, honest with themselves. You dig? A lot of you motherfuckers out there hiding your truth, and that's the whole shit. That's what's not respectable. It wouldn't be the fact that you gay. It would be the fact that you out here fronting. Fronting like you ain't. If you is, be proud. Shit. And then, I mean, it seems as though, okay, what I want people to know, from my understanding is, you get the energy that you put out there, okay? You get the energy that you put out there. I don't care who it is, like, from a male-dominated society that put out a whole bunch of energy like that, you're gonna get the equal opposite energy in return. And that's why you have, you know what I'm saying, such a strong feminist movement. It's gonna be overly directed in the area of feminism because of all the years that it was overly masculine. You get the energy you put out there. You can't make me homophobic because I'm proud to be a heterosexual. You can't make nobody homophobic because just because I am proud of what I am don't make me hate what you are. Period, bruh. You know what I mean? You ain't no way to tangle or twist that, bruh. Ain't no way to tangle or twist that.
Ain't no hate. Ain't no hate in that, bro. If I'm proud to be black, that don't make me hate you because you white. If I'm proud to be a man, that don't make me hate you because you a woman. Period. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, the Lil Nas X shit, the performances and video, man, I got a lot of respect for bro because, like I said, he had the courage to live his truth, but that shit ain't for me. It just ain't for me. I ain't got no business looking at it. I just can't look at it. It ain't for me, right? But I feel the same way, and I don't want my children seeing it either. I don't want my children seeing it. You know what I mean? Because their minds haven't developed to the place where they can wrap their minds around those type of experience and those types of visual presentations and know how to sort it out within their perception. You dig? But I feel the same way about the WAP video. I actually enjoyed the WAP video a little bit better, but I still feel the same way. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But if you're going to have a WAP video, you're going to damn sure have the Lil Nas X video. And if you're going to have the Lil Nas X video and him living his truth, you're going to damn sure have people like DaBaby who going to speak their truth. And it ain't nothing wrong with none of it. It ain't got to be no hate. It's all honesty. It's all honesty. Everybody living in their truth. And if you can live in your truth and be honest with yourself and present yourself to the world as you are, then I got to respect that. Period. So I want everybody, man, to be peaceful, prosperous, live in your truth, be honest with yourself, and don't let nobody take you off of that. You dig what I'm saying? And fuck who don't like it.